Hey everyone, welcome back. So today I got something pretty interesting for you. We're going to talk about something that's been on a lot of minds lately. How regular folks like us can dive into the world of Bitcoin and actually make it work as an investment. Now I know Bitcoins can feel like these massive things that only pros and big institutions touch, but honestly, it's also the perfect tool for the little guy. And right now, there are more ways than ever for retail investor, people like you and I, to get in on this without having to break the bank. So if you even a little bit curious about how to start building up some Bitcoin and how to approach it smartly, stick around. I promise this will be worth it. Now let's get into the why here. You probably heard people call Bitcoins digital gold, right? But think about what that really means. With traditional assets, stocks, real estate, bonds, you're dealing with inflation, taxes, middleman, and a bunch of other headaches. Bitcoins, it's limited, it's portable, and it doesn't require a bank to approve your transaction. Here's the ways to look at it. Imagine if gold had a cap, like no more gold could ever be mined. Now, add the fact that you can send a gold bar to anywhere in the world in seconds, and there's no weight involved. That's Bitcoin. And for regular people, this means we finally have a chance to own something that big institutions can't just dilute or mess with. Now, you might be thinking, okay, Bitcoin sounds cool, but where do I even start? Here's the simplest, most beginner friendly ways to get in: dollar cost averaging, or DCA. Think of it like think of it like this. Instead of trying to catch the perfect moments when Bitcoin's price is low, you're just buying small amounts over time. You're essentially taking that guesswork out. Let's say you put aside $50 a month. Some months you'll be buying when Bitcoin higher. Over the long run, you're getting an average price without the stress. It's like buying your favorite items on sale here and there, rather than waiting for that one massive sales that may or may not happen. So here's another option for those who might be on the fence about buying Bitcoin directly. Bitcoin ETF. Imagine you want to get into Bitcoin but don't really want to deal with wallets, keys, or the ideas of accidentally losing access. An ETF is like a bridge. You're buying a stock that represents Bitcoin without actually holding Bitcoins itself. Now, let me be real. With an ETF, you are not holding Bitcoin in the truest sense. It's like, having a picture of the oceans versus actually being in the water. You are connected, but it's not the same experience. Still, it's a solid choice for anyone who more comfortable with traditional finance but wants that exposure to Bitcoin price. All right, now here's where things get a bit more interesting. If you're holding Bitcoins for a long run, you can actually earn a bit of interest on it too. Some platforms let you lend out your Bitcoins in exchange for a small yield, kinds of like savings account. Picture it like this. Instead of your Bitcoin just sitting there, you're earning a little extra. Now, the catch is you're trusting a third party with your Bitcoin. So there's risk involved. If you're someone who's okay with that and likes the ideas of growing your Bitcoin stash, this could be worth considering. Now, here's a cool one for those of you looking way down the road. Bitcoin in a self-directed IRA. This basically let you hold Bitcoin as part of a retirement account, giving you some tax advantages along the way. Imagine stacking up some Bitcoins, watching it grow over years, and then not having to worry about capital gains taxes until you're ready to retire. Before we go any further, let's talk about security. Because unlike your regular bank account, if you lose access to your Bitcoin, it's gone. So if you're serious about holding Bitcoin, security has to be a priority. Use a hardware wallet if your planning is to hold for a long term, and make sure to keep your private key safe. Treat it like cash, but one you can't just find again if you misplaced it. Even you're just starting out, it's worth knowing this basic. I think this part is crucial, seeing Bitcoins as a long-term investment. We've seen Bitcoins go through crazy prices swing, right? But if you zoom out, the growth trends is real. Think of it like planting a tree. You don't stare at it every day expecting to double overnight. You have to give it time, let it grow, and watch the progress over years, not days. This is not a financial advice, just information to help you make your own decisions. So there you go, a full tour of how regular folks like us can actually start making Bitcoin work as an investment. We'll cover strategies from DCA and ETF to retirement IRAs and security tips. There's some things in here for everyone, whether you're just getting started or looking to go deeper. If this video gives you some insight or even a new ways of looking at Bitcoin, do me a favor and hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on that bell notification so you don't miss any future videos. And as always, keep stacking those Satoshis. Stay focused, and I'll catch you in the next one. All right, my last word. Hold it tight and stack it right. Take care.